How's that? Harlequins beats Bordeaux 42-41.
Yeah. Did you watch that?
I watched that game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was that the first Challenge Cup
First
game?
challenge, no, the first Champions Cup.
So, so we're doing Champions Cup.
Yeah, so like it was actually a bit of a nail biter at the end. Harlequins were ahead. No,
How's my favourite player, Marcus Smith?
Bordeaux
Good.
he was good.
Is it?
Kicked it dead straight to take
Yeah.
Harlequins into the lead. So Bordeaux's ahead. Harlequins scores a try and they convert it to go ahead with like 7 minutes left.
Okay.
And then Bordeaux builds. They score a try.
Yeah.
Who guess who scored it? Madosh Tamboy.
Really?
Yeah, he
Yes.
beat like 4 guys to
Yeah.
score a great try,
Yeah.
and they missed the conversion.
Dude.
And they lose the game at
It's
home.
like Stormers last week.
At home.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my word. Difficult kick.
So very good. No,
Not even.
I would say
Not like right in the corner.
not right in the corner, no.
Okay.
Madosh Tamboy ran in a bit.
Okay.
So yeah, the English team's doing well there.
Yeah, it was it was the guy who
I saw
plays
Tyron
for
Green also scored a try for the
South
Harlequins.
African influence.
Andre
yeah.
Esterhuizen was playing centre.
So a while ago, some of the players were suggesting you should go play in France because English rugby is in a bad state, and now
No.
Northampton's in there,
Yeah.
top of the log, and obviously, as we now know,
But you're jumping ahead. You're spoiling the surprise at the end.
Okay.
So then it was Leinster, La Rochelle.
Yeah.
Initially it looked like a bit like last year's final.
I watched that one.
Leinster pulling ahead in the first half, and then La
Yeah.
Rochelle sort of scoring a try. Not sort of, they literally, not
They
sort
did
of,
score a
they
try.
literally scored a try at the
Yeah.
end of the first half, and then I had this feeling, I was like, oh no, is it
Here we
going to
go
happen
again.
again? And then Leinster just absolutely drilled them in
Yeah.
the second half, 40-13 in the end.
Yeah, so that's probably like it was a good weekend in Ireland from that perspective.
And for us as well, because
Yeah.
I find myself supporting the URC teams.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
now that the South African teams are out, sorry, spoilers if you didn't watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Leinster, very, very good.
Yeah.
And I think this is their year.
It has to be. It has to be their
Because
best
I think they
chance.
finished top, right? If you look at the table,
Yeah.
I think they finished top, 19 points, 19.
Yeah.
Oh, Toulouse actually finished ahead of them, and we'll get to Toulouse.
Yeah,
That
the last
might
match.
cause a hiccup, but anyway,
Yeah, Toulouse could be a tricky one for them. If that's-
spoilers, we'll get to that.
Okay, Johan.
So Leinster
Just
looks
getting
like,
excited.
I know, don't get ahead of yourself there.
Okay, I won't.
Okay, then yeah, the pain for us, Northampton 59, Bulls 22.
Yeah.
Why do we not care about, like, I'm not even angry. Why do we not care about the European Champions Cup? Why do we care about playing in the round of 16? Why don't we play a second team there? Why do we send a second team?
Yeah,
to
like
this?
we debated it lots. If it's a competition, if it's like I often refer to football, I don't know, and you guys don't really watch it, but often a team would be like, okay, I'm in a European Championship, but I'm going to keep on playing second stringers and stuff because my focus is on the Premier League or whatever. But why play a strong team in the round of 16
to
smash them and to then go through and then send a weak team? Why not play a weak team?
A weak team against
and sort of say,
gain,
okay,
well, for a little bit of to build a little bit of depth.
Yeah, and so like I'm not interested in this competition, even though I'm at home. I'm going to play a weaker team because we want to get knocked out, and then
No, but even if you're like, no, we want to win. We're playing at home. We're gonna rest our best players because we suspect we're going to be playing away.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, and then send a B team to Northampton, who's top of the log.
Top of the log. They've lost one game or something like that.
And they just, it was so easy to find space through the midfield. It was like, and then we sort of scored a few tries, the Bulls, against the run of play, intercept, this and that, sort of 28-22, sort of kept ourselves in the game, but it was just men against boys, you know. The only shining light for the Bulls was that Cameron Hanekom is a monster.
He's a monster, and I thought that Sebastian de Klerk looked pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah, you know, Chris Smith had an okayish game, and the guys tried. You know, there's just no cohesion. There's no, a completely new centre pair.
He's a second
Yeah,
rate
but that's what you can get. You gave what you can get from him, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then with a weird centre combination and guys that we've sort of forgotten about. Yeah, and I feel sorry for the guy, because for me, in the position that he was put, I don't think he was that bad. I think he tried his best and stuff. It's just he's out of position.
You did
he's
just say
a fullback.
You said the holes in the midfield.
Yeah.
Do you think it was because of him at all?
Not always in his position. I mean, the defence just fans out all over the field. I mean, if you're outside centre,
even at the ruck,
around the ruck, everywhere.
Just
there were holes
gaps
everywhere. I mean, Akker looked good as he always would. Scored a good try, but it was just a bunch of guys thrown together to say, like, listen, go try your best.
He's possibly the best team player against the best team.
Yeah, and they could, for a half, they could sort of look okay, and then, sorry to say, I didn't watch the entire game, so I don't really know.
I went to bed.
I didn't see the last couple of tries.
I went to bed when it went to 40-something, then I was like, I can't watch this. No. It's gonna ruin my weekend.
So the debate is, and everyone's like, the organisers of the tournament and this and that, they're angry because they're like, you belittling the competition by sending.
Are they saying that? Okay, but what about Lyon? Why did they send a second team to here?
Yeah.
I don't understand why people don't. Why do
they decide to focus on their primary competitions and stuff?
Yeah, but is this like a common thing in the championship? Do they usually not care? Like, it seems to me that if you don't have home games, you cannot make it through, except for Harlequins beat Bordeaux. But
it's something that they'll have to look at. Maybe have to look at the calendar.
We need to finish top. Then we need we can't have this thing of because we sent a second team to play Lyon over there in December.
Well,
I mean, if we had an extra 4 points, let's have a look. So the top of the log is Toulouse with 20.
You put so much effort into the URC that you almost cannot just like be like, okay, let's try and win the European Champions Cup and forget about the URC if you're third or fourth on the log. I mean, I suppose it makes sense.
But look at the Bulls now.
If you're worried about your depth.
We finished it on 15 points. The winners had 20 points. So if we had beaten Lyon, we would have had at least 18 points. At least. And that would have given us a home semi.
I think they said that the South African teams can't have home semis and stuff yet. They have to go play all their knockout
rugby over there.
Knockout rugby.
I do recall, even with...
I heard something like that. People will...
I have heard of that.
Yeah, so we can't...
But it's only for the first 2 years.
From next year,
we can.
So this year still, we have to play all our knockout games over there.
Maybe they were just like, look, the first 2 years...
Maybe next year when we have home semis and stuff.
Yeah, then we got to push and try and get...
We'll do it differently. Okay, carry on.
Anyway, that's enough. Then Toulouse, Exeter, early into the second half, Exeter actually leading the game like 19-18 or something, and then Toulouse, I don't know if you watched the game, but Toulouse absolutely just went ballistic. Scored. The final score was 64-26.
Yes,
do you understand that?
Rough.
Like, let's say 50 minutes into the game, it's 19-18 Exeter, and I'm like, yes, see, the English teams.
What a game!
The English teams are making waves here, and then Toulouse goes and scores like 40 points in the space of half an hour.
Strength in depth, it must be. Guys coming off the bench are just almost as good as the guys in the starting lineup.
They got good players. They got, Intermac. They've got Dupont.
Yeah, the core of the French team normally
Ramos.
comes from Toulouse.
Okay,
so I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm not a knowledgeable guy in terms of French rugby, but I knew those guys.
You know those names. We'll have to look at the next round.
So you mean the
semi-finals? There's a possibility of a Toulouse-Leinster final, because obviously that would be...
So it's Leinster, Northampton.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be wearing my blue jersey. Yes. Sorry to the Munster fans I understand the Munster fans hate Leinster.
I think so.
And apparently Leinster fans hate Ronan O'Gara.
Okay.
Every time he came on the screen.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't like that guy.
I can assume they would.
Just boo him every single time. Not that I like Ronan O'Gara much.
Yeah, but he's done amazing things with La Rochelle.
I liked it when Jacques Free ran over him.
Yeah.
That was nice. But Leinster fan on that weekend. That's the 4th of May, Northampton. I don't like...
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to gauge. Northampton looks very, very good.
Yes, they do.
But I just believe that
this could be Leinster's year, but a
guys
Toulouse Leinster final would be huge.
Oh, but it won't be in France.
No, it's
If
at
there's
the
a final,
Tottenham.
it's going to be in
It's at the
London.
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Anyway, then Toulouse Harlequins, and I think Toulouse.
Toulouse should have too much.
Yeah, it seems like if you have a home game,
Yeah.
you're going to win this.
Okay, the Challenge Cup.
Challenge Cup.
Interest there for the Sharks, and if the Sharks win the Challenge Cup, they will play in the European Champions Cup.
Well, let's quickly
next year.
this is something of interest for us. Benetton Connacht,
Yeah,
39-24. Benetton.
yeah. In Italy, but Benetton
Still Benetton
on the up and Connacht sort of on a bit of a slippery
they're
slope.
a bit on the down. Like I saw Ulster as well get absolutely hammered by a French team, but we'll get to that.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Our game, well, South Africans.
yeah.
Sharks Edinburgh 36-30. That's which I think is a good win. Was a mosquito. Which I think is a good win.
Yes.
Considering the Sharks' form, considering the Scottish teams.
With the players they have, this could be a chance that they can win this competition, I think.
I don't know. After this we have to play Claremont. Why do I say we?
Because they're South African.
Because they're South African.
Now the Bulls are out.
I've been to Durban once.
The Bulls are out. We have to support. The only team we can support in both these competitions is
Sharks
the
have a home game. I feel like they lose all their games, you know?
Yeah.
But it seems they've won the important ones because they've got a home semi-final against Claremont.
Okay, cool.
And then Gloucester.
Let's go to Durban.
Have you been there?
Carry on. Just carry on.
Okay, fine. Gloucester, Benetton is the other game.
Benetton. Yes.
Come on, Benetton.
Benetton.
Traviso.
Yeah.
Traviso.
Yes, definitely.
So, yeah, I'm going to have my green and white striped jersey on that weekend.
Which I don't have. I might have a t-shirt that looks more or less like that.
Yeah. So I'll be a Sharks fan and I'll be a Benetton fan. I don't know how good Gloucester is. All we know about Gloucester is when Johan Ackerman was there.
Yeah.
And Rowan Ackerman.
Don't they make cheese over there or something? Gloucester cheese?
You just made that up completely.
Someone will say good cheese comes from Gloucester, I'm sure. Or Vermont or somewhere. I can't name a single Gloucester player, I have to be completely honest. So sorry if you're watching this.
I think Rowan Ackerman might still play there.
No man, he's in Japan or somewhere. He's followed his dad again.
Okay.
Okay, so
yeah, let's go Sharks.
Go Sharks, go Benetton. No, not Gloucester, Benetton.
I mean Benetton.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Against Clermont-Auvergne.
Okay, that's all obviously on the 4th of May, and we have to look forward to the Bulls versus
Good
Munster.
comeback by Edinburgh. I thought the Sharks were going to run away
Thanks
with
for cutting
it.
me off.
Yeah, sorry.
but it is a good comeback.
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying something.
Big game this weekend, Munster versus Bulls at Loftus.
At Loftus?
Yeah.
Yes, we have to go. What time is that?
It's at 5, I think. Let me see.
Let's go. Let's go to Loftus.
United Rugby Championship.
That is a big game. That is a big game. We have to watch that.
And it's all these things are must-wins now, hey?
Yeah. Take the boys, take the lads, go to Loftus. Support the Bulls.
Bulls, Munster, 5 o'clock.
That will definitely be our best team. Didn't Cameron Hanekom go off injured again?
I hope not. I didn't watch until the end of the game, but while I was awake, he was on the field.
He was on the field. Yes, and he's a monster.
Yeah.
What a beast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Cheers.